Alright. No, still busy trying to build the town. Just gonna put a house here. Alright, what have I been up to? Well, I've been quite busy. Let's have a look around. So I've got 3 fishing places. I've got this one. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. I've got that one on catching fresh fish. I've got that one on dry fish. And that one is fresh fish. Still learning quite a bit. Let's go over this way. Got 3 orchards, 2 apples, so that's an apple, that's an apple. That's a cherry. I got 2 windmills. And I've learnt only yesterday these fields. What I mean by that is when they harvest these fields, so once the fields have been harvested, it says the land is depleted. And it was only yesterday, because I mean I got a lot of fields, and I'll tell you the reason why. And because it said depleted, I thought, oh right, or maybe I need ox or something to plough the field, to make it fertile again. So what I was, because I didn't have no oxen, I was laying it up as fallow land and putting it to grass. Well, then of course I would have like this one, that one, that one and that one, and it maybe even be this one would be fallow. So even through next year, because what is it now? It's June, so they're coming up to harvest. But right through next year, these 4 then wouldn't be harvested because they're being grass. And then I know my main income is flour. I do export a lot of flour. And I need spuds for the winter, and to do a bit of export if I got any spare. So then I was running out of ground, and I thought, oh, and then I cleared this piece over here I was going to make into a field, and if I pull out a little bit and turn, or I can move over, I got a field there and I got a field there. I thought, well, I need so many fields. Is that planted? Yeah. I need so many fields as I can because half of them are not being planted because it's depleted. But then I got to a point, I don't know how it happened, where they was all depleted. So you probably see up the top there, I've got a farm there. I'll show you where that one's to in a minute. It's not built yet. I don't know, I should have done it before. So come March, the 1st of March, all these fields were laid up to be fallow. So the following year I harvested them. I only have harvested half of them because the other way, and I had like this one and that one to be that were fallow. So is that right? Yeah, these were intended to be grass this year, but I went and clicked on it, and then I planted it with wheat. Yeah, and I thought, no, they don't need to be ploughed. They don't need to be laid up. When it says, so now I've worked out, when it says depleted, that's because it's active in a crop, so you can't plant. So I suddenly realised I can't plant wheat in here, like here's wheat now. When this is harvested in the next month or two, it will say depleted. All I've got to do is deactivate it. All I do, or what I will do now after yesterday, is I shall deactivate it. I shall indicate that it's fallow, and then I activate it. I don't know if I need to do all that because I'm still learning. And then come next March, all I will do then is change the fallow to whatever crop I want, and it won't be depleted. It only needs 6 months rest, or only needs to rest through the winter, and after the winter it's back fully fertile again. And I didn't know that until yesterday. That's how I come to have so many fields, because half the farm was laid up as grassland. And then the following year I would harvest this one. Next year this would be in grass, and then I'll be working this up here, and then the following year a lot of this would be grass, and then I'll be I don't need to do that. All I need to do is let it rest through the winter. I can harvest every single field, let it rest through the winter. Come next March, it'll be fully fertile again. I didn't know that until yesterday. And I haven't got a lot of money. I've got 1,400. But that's not 100% because I did run out of money. Treasury. Not saying here, is it? Income. I run out of, when it says income. No, I ran out of money. I got down to about 20 coin, and it said and it gave me a loan. And what I also done was change the rent, because I was looking down here and it says basic monthly wage was 220 for the month, but the yearly rent was only 50 coin. And I was thinking, well, they get 220 a month, so that's like, you could say that's 220 coin. So they get 220 coin a month, and they only have to pay 50 coin a year. And I thought, because I was going on for quite a long time, and I was really struggling to try and balance the books. So I put that up to 150, put that up to 140, and I put that up to 95. But I have come back to 140 on the rent, and the apartment rent is 120. So I have dropped that a bit, but nobody don't seem to be complaining. And now my money's going up. Now I am earning a little bit of money, but it's all new to me. So I'm not, I'm not an experienced player in these type of games. Far from it. It's like practically you could say this is my very first time playing these sort of games. I think I did say I did play something very similar to this years ago, but that was I think it was called Cossacks or something. I couldn't get my head around that. I'd build like 5 houses, a blacksmith, because you had to defend yourself, and I was only playing the game for about an hour and I would get attacked and everything would be destroyed. Tried it several times and I just give up. But I do love these games. I could immerse myself in a game like this for hours, literally. Right, so that's the farm. So now I know I can harvest all these fields, let them rest through the winter. Let them rest through the winter, and then come next spring, these will be fully fertile again. I mean, this is best I've seen. It's the best I've seen this full like that. I know what to do now. Well, I have seen them full, but I know what to do now. I've got another orchard I want to put here. And I don't know if this is right or wrong. I've got some of these little houses with no gardens. And what I mean by right or wrong, I kept thinking that, like it say in here, I would have a worker, and a lot of the workers were disappearing. He'd be there, and then come springtime he'd be gone. And I was wondering, and I don't know if this is right or wrong, I was wondering, because they got little small holdings, I was wondering if come springtime when they need to be working, I know the women do it, but do they leave this to tender, to plant their own seeds? So I thought, oh, I'll put little houses down because they haven't got no gardens, so there's no reason for them to just suddenly disappear. And of course they take up less room. So I've got little clusters. I've got a little cluster here of 5. I've got one there, I've got one there, one there. And I'm just in the process. Oh, they still haven't finished yet. This is for the reed, and I've moved it down here because I'd like to I've got a house there, but I'd like to put another couple houses here. Got a market here to help look after this little group of houses. I don't know if this is done or not. Nearly. What I'm looking at is the charcoal. I've just sold a lot of charcoal. Just sold 12 and I've got 8.4. This is just finished, so I can order carts for that one. This is my sort of industrial sort of area. So I've got the thatcher down here by these reeds. That's a storage, there's a small storage. That's the granary, that's another granary. That's the export land. And then the water one is here. And I got another granary, I'm going to have 3 granaries. Another granary is going to go in here. Now I don't know if he's going to disappear. That's what I was worried about. I still haven't got this worked out properly. It said I had 24. That says 12. It said I had 24,000 charcoal. And they didn't get it down here fast enough. I should have sold half, then I would have been alright. I'm still making mistakes like that. They're not. That's why I put another cart shed there. I've got one here, so they can grab carts quite quick. The whole thing's down, and I got another cart. I just put that one so they can have extra carts. They might be, I don't know if that's going to work or not. Up here in this big area here, I'm going to put the tavern there when it's ready to be built. I've got the market there, sort of in the middle, but then because it's so far away from down here, I decided to put a small market here. I haven't got enough workers. I know that. I'm in the process. I need another at least 10 houses. It says I got 97, but I've only got 56 adults, so I've only got 29 men and 27 women. So my population is about 50% children. I know he comes. Has he come back? Is he gone forever? Oh, here he comes. He's coming back. And that's not going up. And I can't change it. I think I'm going to lose that contract. Put charcoal there. I've got 6,000 burning complete. So I've got 6,000 there and I only need 4. The blacksmith, he's got 4,000. Yeah, he's got plenty. I ain't got enough workers. I need more houses. So the tavern's going there. The town hall's there. The carpentry's there. Is he building a plough? Yeah, he is. Oh no, building a cart. That's another thing that confused me. That's probably my fault for not reading properly. Because I was so confused with the farm and I couldn't get fertile land. I thought I had to have oxen to plough. But couldn't understand why. It still says it now. Oh no, it's a cart. Oh, I think I turned it off. I think. Oh, it said 5 more orders in the queue. 2 of them are ploughs. I don't know why I put 2, but I did. And I couldn't understand why he wouldn't build me a plough. It was going on for like in-game 6 months, and he wouldn't build me a plough. And then when I went up to the farm, it said that my oxen isn't old enough. It may be now, I don't know. And then coming down here, I got a bridge. I put a bridge down. And there's my clay pit. Here, that's going to be another farm. And this area here, if I turn around, this is going to be all farmland going out that way. Going to grow a lot of hemp and a lot of flax. So a lot of the cereals is going to be grown up there. But then I can just swap it around. But I'm going to turn a lot of this into farmland. I want to get into cloth, and that's my salt. That's not working yet. Because after I built it, I suddenly realised I've got to put some animals in there. So I've got to do that. Those two houses, and I don't know why, and I'm going to lose that contract, and I know I am. That's not going up now. I've got plenty of workers. I should have went for half. This is exactly the number they wanted. They were looking for 12,000. I should have split it in half. I'm going to lose that contract. Now there's 3 houses. There's this one, and that one. They always run out of money. Family is out of money. They've been doing that now for the last in-game 2 years. Something like that, a year and a half. That always crops up. But they haven't left. And it don't stay that. It doesn't stay like that for very long, but I don't know why, but it's that there. Now they're okay. And it might flash up again in a minute. But it's that one, and that one. There's 3 of them. That's what there. That's where it went. And then that would disappear in a minute, and then this one pop up. And if, yeah, nobody else is complaining about not enough food variety. Nobody else is complaining. Not what I can see. There's always these 3 houses. There's something to moan about. It's these 3. Well, they're the first 3 to start. I mean, I do get occasional people here saying they haven't got enough food variety, but it's always these 3. And we're out of money again. So that's why I dropped it from 150 down to 140. But I thought now, if they're unhappy and they want to move out, because nobody else complains about the rent. And I'm going up now for the first time. I was struggling so hard, or so much, trying to... Oh, he's coming back. Oh, have they got enough charcoal? It looks like they're carrying charcoal. Why they're carrying it, I don't know. I only need 2 carts of charcoal and I'll be okay. How many times is he going to go off and come back? I should have put the surplus in here, shouldn't I? I'll turn that off for a minute. I'm going to... That's why, because I seem to have quite a big, well, not big, but I do get demand for charcoal. Oh, tell me you're coming for charcoal. No. No. So I put 2 charcoal burners up there, and I got 2 burners here. Still trying to work out what my main export is. And at the moment I'm trying to use charcoal, flour, and then I was thinking about salt, so I've got 3 main things I export in. And that's, he's disappeared, hasn't he? Yeah. Well, that goes up, that goes down. Why can't I get it up to 12? Surely he's not... Unless that's all he can carry. No. Oh, maybe that's all he can carry because there's loads of them coming. Oh. Oh, what does it say? No, that's the wrong one. It says 3,000 of 12. Oh, so maybe that's all they can carry. See, I'm still learning. Oh, down here now. I'm in this. If I put a worker in, no, I've got to put a worker in there. This one's finished, so I can demolish that. I want to put houses here. And I've got houses going up over here somewhere. Here. Got 2 houses here. Just speed that up a little bit now. I got shoemaker there, but I have no leather. This one's making cloth, and I got textiles up here. Not enough hemp and flax. I don't like having... I can have men in there, which isn't a problem. But when they're standing, he's in there doing nothing now. I'll take him out. And sometimes I was looking. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, actually, I'll take him out like. Because I got, I think it's down here. The reason why I've done that, because it's him, no. Oh, they're okay. Now sometimes the fishing huts get short of workers. Oh, and up here, just had a quick glimpse a minute ago. There's my chickens. Got 2 cows. My hay. I want to put keep all the animals over here out of the way. I want to put the pigs here, the sheep here. So. Takes me a long time. I don't want to rush it. Oh, I know what I was gonna. You see how many houses and bits and pieces I got up there. What's that? Oh, that's the granary. What I would like to do in is I would put a small little chapel right in amongst those trees. That would fit there. But I have to wait. I want to put, yeah, the choppings down. Making another cart. And that only started yesterday. I used to have the carpenter, the cart shed and the cart shed. And only yesterday I decided I was going to have cart sheds everywhere. Because the carpentry used to be here in the centre. But I moved it up there well, I wouldn't say out the way, but I moved it up there. So I wanted this area to be more residential. And say the pub will go here. Thinking the church will be here on the hill somewhere looking down over the village. But yesterday I decided I'm going to put a cart shed here. I don't know if that's the right way round. Because I put that there and now I'm going to put the house there. So I have to see what that looks like. Because looking at that, it'll look better if it was this way. I've got that looking that way. But I think it's going to look better looking this way. Oh, the wheat's starting to ripen up. So because of yesterday, what I should do now is they'll harvest all this, and regardless of being depleted or not depleted, I should turn every single field fallow. And then next March, I'll go in there and then I'll change it to whatever crop I want. Makes it a lot easier. They demolish that? Oh, they are demolishing it. See, they'll always complain they have... Why are they out of food? The fish. And that's boots. That's clothes. That will lose me a family. Granary. Apples. Was somebody selling apples? Nope. Yeah. Oh, now they're moaning about money. It's that house. If they have anything to complain about, it's that one, that one, and that one. I don't know why. But it's getting close to autumn. It's been a year since anything's been harvested. God, that's the most money I've ever had. That is the most money I've ever had. That's only happened in the last few days. Just spend hours just, well, I can quite easily, just watching everybody going about doing their business. Little kiddies there. They'll be alright once everybody starts harvesting everything and bringing it down to the store. I've got a lot of these small houses that don't produce any food. So, I mean, I got 3 here. I got 1 there. So I have got a lot of houses that don't produce food. That's why I have to build, well, I feel, but I need to build some more houses with some land. Well, I think for the first time I'm going in the right direction, I think. Because my money's going up at least. It can go down quite quick, but... But I need more people. Oh, somebody's passed away. I got 20 chickens. I have to get some more. You won't be out of food when you harvest all these pumpkins. What? Well, that's onions for the look of it. That's pumpkins. With the detail on the thatch, I mean, everything looks just so real. It's only got some fish there. How are we getting on with this charcoal? Oh, I know what I forgot. I'm in a trading post, didn't I? I forgot to switch these off. They're storing it. Don't want. I'm still learning it. Now I can come out. I'm just still getting my head around how these work. I know roughly, I think I know roughly how they work, because what don't know if it's right or wrong. I got all my store sheds here, so when I get somebody like that, just seeing what I need. Cows, you want 24. Could do with two cows. That's from, how much are the horses? Oh, no stable. And sheep. How much is sheep? Can I sell anything? Can sell. I'll sell that next time, because he's still got charcoal, and yeah, he's all right. I've got 1,000 nails. Yeah. Oh, there's charcoal there being made. Probably leave the blacksmith alone. Let him do his own thing. Just got one person in there. So I've got 2 houses. This will be my last 2. And then I have to build more of these thinking. Put a house here. Could put a house here on the corner. Definitely put a house in there. Put a small house in there when I'm ready. They're making pathways, so I work around their pathways. So I'll put a house from that pathway to that pathway. Well there. So I did with the carpentry, they got a path here leading up to the farm. But they made 2 tracks going up, so I made sure I was in the middle. So I'm building around their pathways. Well, that's my village, or small town now. Well, thanks for watching. And take care.